Hi, I was
Oof.
wondering if I could talk with you.
Last week,
Last week
we covered some
we covered
arguments
some arguments
against going
against
back to the
going back
moon,
to the moon,
but
but
there are
there are
compelling reasons in
compelling
favor
reasons
of
in
another moon
favor of
landing
another
too,
running too.
not the least of
And that
which
is a
is
very
trying to pinpoint the
which
moon's
trying to
age.
frame
We could do this in
we
theory
could do
by
this in
studying
theory
an
by
enormous
studying an
impact
enormous
crater
impact
known
crater
as the South
known as
Pole
the
Aitken
South Pole
Basin.
Aitken Basin.
It's located in the moon's
It's
south
where
polar region,
South
but since
Pole
it's on the
region
far
since
side of
it's
the
on
moon,
the far side
it
of the
can only
moon,
be
it
seen
can
from
only be
space.
seen from space.
Here's an image of,
Here's an
we'll
image
call it
where
the
we
SPA
call
basin.
it the SPA
This
basin. This
color-coded image of the
color-coded image of
SPA
the SPA
basin,
basin.
those aren't its
Those
actual
and the
colors,
actual
obviously.
color of the SPA.
This image
This
is
image
from the
is from the
mid-90s,
mid-90th
from an
century
American spacecraft called
from
Clementine.
Clementine.
Unlike earlier
Unlike the
lunar missions,
earlier
Clementine
mission,
didn't orbit
Clementine
only
didn't
around the
orbit
moon's
only
equator.
around.
Its orbits enabled it
It's
to send back
orbit
data to create this topographical
the
map of,
topographical map
well, the gray and white area towards the bottom is
toward the
the South
bottom is
Pole.
South Pole.
The
The
purples and blues in the
purples
middle
and blue in the
correspond
middle
to low
correspond to low
elevations,
elevation.
the SPA
The
basin
SPA
itself.
basin itself.
The oranges
The
and reds
oranges
around it
and reds
are higher
around it
elevations.
are higher
The
elevation.
basin
The
measures an
basin measures an
amazing
amazing
2,500 kilometers in
2,500
diameter,
kilometers in
and its
diameter,
average depth
and
is
in the
12
average depth
kilometers.
is 12
That makes it the
kilometers. That
biggest
makes
known
it
crater in
biggest
our
known
solar
crater in
system,
the solar
and
system.
it may well be the
And it
oldest.
may well be
You know,
the oldest.
planetary
Planetary
researchers
researchers
love
love
studying deep
studying the deep
craters to learn
craters
about
and
the
to learn
impacts that
about
created
the
them,
impacts
how
that
they
spread in
redistributed
has
pieces
a
of the planet's
real
crust.
pieces of planet's
And
crust.
in this
And
case,
in this
we
case,
especially
we
want to know
especially
if
want
any
to
of the
know if
mantle,
any
the
of the
layer
mountains
beneath
that are
the crust,
beneath the
was
crust
exposed by the
was
impact.
exposed by
Not
the
everyone
impact. Not
agrees,
everyone
but
believes,
some
but some
experts are
experts are
convinced that
convinced
whatever
that
created
whatever
the
created
SPA
the
basin
SPA basin
did penetrate the
did
moon's
penetrate the
mantle.
moon's mantle.
And we need to
And
find
we
out
need to find out
because much more
because
than the
much more
crust,
than the
the
crust, the
mantle
mantle
contains
contains
information about a
information about
planet's
the
or moon's
planet's or
total
moon's total
composition.
composition.
And that's
And
key
that's
to
key to
understanding planet
understanding
formation.
planet
Diane?
formation. And I
The
am
only way to know the
the
basin's
only
age is
way
to
to
study its
know the
rocks
patient's
directly.
is to study
Well,
its rocks
from radio
directly.
survey data,
Well, from
we know
radio,
that the basin
we know
contains
that the
lots
basin
of smaller
contains
craters.
smaller
So it must
craters.
be
So
really
it
old,
must be
about
really
4
old, about
billion
4
years,
billion years,
give or take a few hundred
give or
million
take
years.
a few hundred
But
years.
that's not
But
very
that's not very
precise. If
precise.
we had
If we
rock
have rock
samples to study,
samples to study,
we'd know
we'll
whether
know
these
whether
small
the small
craters were formed
craters were
by
formed by
impacts
impacts
during the
during
final
the final
stages of
stages of
planetary formation, or if they resulted from later meteor showers.
But if we know
But if we
around how
know
old the
wrong,
basin is, I'm not sure
I'm
that's
not
reason
sure is
enough
that
to go to
reason
the moon
enough to
again.
go to the moon
Oh,
again.
but such
And all
crude
that such
estimates,
crude estimate.
we can do better than that.
We can do better
Besides,
than that.
there's other
Besides,
things
there
worth
are other things
investigating,
worth
like
investing,
is
like
there
is
water
there
ice
water
on the
ice
moon?
on the moon?
Clementine's data
Clementine's
indicated that the
indicated that
wall of the
the
South
wall
Polar
of the
crater
South
was
Polar
more
crater was
reflective than expected. So
reflective. So
some experts
some
think
experts
there's
think there's
probably ice
probably
there.
ice there.
Also,
Also,
data from a
data
later
from a
mission
later mission
indicates
indicates
significant
significant
concentrations of
concentration of
hydrogen
the
and,
hydrogen,
by
and
inference,
by
water
inference, by
less than
water
a
less than
meter
a meter
underground at
underground
both
at the
poles.
both
Well, if
poles.
there's water,
Why
how'd it
was
get
there
there?
water? How did
Underground
it
rivers?
get there?
We
Underground
think
rivers? We
meteors
think
that crashed
meteors
into the
that
moon
crashed into
or
the moon
tails
or
of passing
tails of
comets
passing comets
may have
may
introduced
have
water
introduced water
molecules.
molecules.
Any water
Any
molecules
water
that found their way to the floors of
the
craters near the moon's poles,
poles
that water would
that
be
would be
perpetually frozen
frozen
because the floors of
because
those craters are always in shadow. Furthermore, if the water
if the
ice was
water ice
mixed
was
in with
mixed
rock
in
and
with
dust,
rocks and
it'd be
dust, it
protected
would be
from
protected
evaporation.
from evaporation.
So, are you saying
So
there
I'm
might be
saying
primitive
there
life
might
on the
be
moon?
primitive life on the moon.
That's not my
That's
point at
not my
all.
point at all.
Okay,
Okay,
say there
there
is
is
water
water
ice on the moon.
ice in the moon.
That would be a
That would
very
be a very
practical value for a future moon
future
base for
moon base for
astronauts.
astronauts.
Water ice could be
Water ice could
melted
be
and
melted
purified for
and
drinking.
purified and
It could also be
it can
broken
also
down
be
into its
broken down
component
into its
parts,
component
oxygen
parts,
and
oxygen
hydrogen.
and hydrogen.
Oxygen could be
Oxygen
used to
could be
breathe,
used to
and
breathe, and
hydrogen could be
hydrogen
turned into
could be
fuel,
turned into
rocket
fuel,
fuel.
rocket fuel.
So,
So
water ice
water
could
ice
enable
could
the
enable
creation of
the
a
creation of
self-sustaining
a
moon base someday.
self-sustaining moon base
A
someday.
mining camp,
A
perhaps,
mining camp
or a
perhaps,
departure point for further space exploration. But hauling tons of equipment to the moon to make fuel and build a life support system for a moon base, wouldn't that be too expensive? A permanent base may be a ways off, but we shouldn't have to wait for that. The dust at the bottom of the SPA basin really does have a fascinating story to tell. I wouldn't give for a few samples of it.
About the